The left is going wild in Argentina because Javier Milei, the brand new libertarian president, is saying enough. Afuera. He's getting rid of all the regulations that make things impossible to run properly in the country, and the left does not like that. The left loves regulations that makes it impossible for free people to do business, to be successful, to make money, to not have the boot of the state on their neck. No, they want a lot of regulation. They want to make things very difficult for people to live freely so as to benefit themselves. Guys, let's check this out and then comment on what's really going on, because these are hard-learned lessons. Argentina had to go through a lot of leftist lunacy before reaching the point of actually voting for a president that said, we don't have any money. We have to stop this bullshit. We have to make the state smaller, reduce the government, liberate the economy, and let people do business and be successful in their own terms. At least six people were detained. Oh dear God, no. Anti-government. Yeah, that's austerity measures.
Este decreto es nulo, de nulidad absoluta. No porque deroga.
This guy, as he's a multi-millionaire, probably even a billionaire. This guy, at his age, he has amassed the amount, a fortune that would rival some of the richest people you probably see in U.S. Government. Why? Because he's the guy of the unions. He's the CGT, the Union of Workers of Argentina. Everything has to go through his pockets and always a cut for himself. These monsters are the reason why Argentina is not viable as a country with so much regulation, so much union, so much corruption getting involved in every aspect of even the smallest amount of business. You want to move a truck with, apples from one farm to a small town? Okay, it has to go through the truckers union. All of these guys, they're the same thing. Steel workers, government employees, justice, anything that involves any kind of worker, it has to go through the pockets of these guys. And that's how Argentina ended up in this mess, with these obscenely rich workers and unions and leftist leaders always having their cut.
300 leyes, sino porque no cumple los requisitos que la Constitución establece para los decretos de necesidad de urgencia. Y además, viola la Constitución.
And there you go. These are the enforcers, right? These are the ones laughing their asses out. A lot of these guys probably millionaires themselves, because they are the different leaders from the different parts of the country that manage the different workers and the different unions. That's why they're laughing and having a good time, because look at their fat fucking bellies, because they don't work much themselves at all. They are just unions. They're just politicians from the left, and pretending to be there for the rights of the workers, they just make real work impossible in the country.
Porque arrasa con los derechos laborales y sociales de la mayoría de los.
You see them laughing? You see them? Why are they protesting? They're not protesting. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. These are the same people, the CGT and all of these leftists. They're the same corrupt agents that stayed silent during 4 years of the previous administration. 4 years in which you saw 1,000% inflation in Argentina. Now, 2 weeks of the new government, they're already taking to the streets. These guys should be all in jail. Oh, this character, leftist leader, Eduardo Beriboni, another one that is taking cuts, payments, and stealing from real workers, from people that need. This is the guy that takes cuts from food stamps, basically. Anyone that needs government aid, well, they have to go through him and his organization that says, you get money, you don't. And if you get money, I take a cut. Any poor mother with a bunch of kids that needs social aid, yeah, she will get it, as long as she pays a cut to these scumbags. Scumbags like the one you see here, this leftist leader, violation of workers. None of these guys worked a day in their damn lives.
Una violación de los derechos fundamentales de la Argentina para los trabajadores. Está produciendo un ataque al salario de características descomunales. En la Argentina se le está prohibiendo a las personas movilizarse frente a un ajuste contra los que menos tienen brutal. Los trabajadores sufren el deterioro de sus salarios.
Bunch of people protesting in a... And yeah, you do have the right to protest. You have the right to say that. You do not have the right to block the streets anymore. And fortunately, that's something that is ending, little by little, but effectively so. So they move people into the Plaza de Mayo, and they can have their little protests going on here. This is not really what Argentina is about. Argentina is about the 56% of people that voted for a libertarian president that said enough regulations, enough unions and scams and corruption and bureaucracy, just intended to make business impossible for people that really want to work and just make these guys super rich and the companies that associate with them.
Deterioro de su salario por un gobierno que a la vez favorece los intereses de los grandes empresarios.
There you go. Che Guevara, these are the leftist nutcases that do not want to see the country do well. Disgusting. Leftist millionaires taking the streets in less than 2 weeks of a newly elected government with the overwhelming majority of the people supporting it. But a few thousands of these scumbags pretend to stop what was democratically elected as the way to go. Enough leftist scumbags. Liberate things, allow people to do business, and get rid of all of that bureaucracy and regulation. Javier Milei is eliminating, with this new decree, he's eliminating 3,000 laws that are just making business impossible. Everything's super restrictive. So getting rid of all of that dumb regulation is the way to go, no doubt. Other things that should be tailored and done properly and a little bit more finesse, for sure. But at this stage, you really have to get rid of as much government as possible so as to allow capitalism and free market to do its thing and allow people to do their business, make money, and not have the government always with its boot on its neck only so as to benefit these criminals. Folks, remember to subscribe to the channel, prepare while you still can. You have my book specifically for this kind of insanity, surviving the economic collapse, as well as street survival skills available in the links there below. Take care.